We got a lot of French people watching.
Yeah, we're big in France.
We're big in France.
Get that helmet on, brother.
Bro is ready.
Whoa, that's kind of fun.
What?
No, his foam. Ew, don't do that. Don't do that. Welcome to Retconned.
Welcome to Retconned.
Isaac is with us yet again.
Yet again.
You guys loved him so much.
Was I really here at all?
Just a disclaimer. We just recorded our one battle after another episode.
Yeah.
And it was
Did a quick
battle.
fit change. And we're gonna hop in. We also saw him this past week, and we thought that we should discuss it together. We were gonna do a.
Oh!
Oh God! Are you okay?
Maybe you need the helmet,
Are
big
you
dog.
okay?
I tried to save my mess, and instead I made it worse. And I broke a chair. No, I want it.
I'm not gonna take it. Because you didn't
Mystery. I hope nothing is edited from this episode. While they're fixing the chair,
This is good. This is fine. This is
I
fine.
just
This is
figured
fine.
it'd be really nice to introduce
Thanks.
the movie by talking about how not enough people in our age
I'm gonna
range
scoot in.
have felt the need to talk about just CTE in sports. Just all these athletes with head injuries and how this movie really loves the idea of athletes with head injuries. And I think it's done. Here's the thing. We'll get into how I feel about the movie in a second, but I just really quickly want to make sure that I address that. The fact that a large majority of this movie is shot like a fucking Mortal Kombat X-ray move is dumb as hell, dude.
Oh, wow.
It looks so bad.
All right.
And it's so stupid that it's like, there's literally this scene where like he gets hit in the helmet and he's like, boom, and you see like his neck cracks and then he like snaps
Really?
back up.
Hey.
I thought it was stupid, and they
Careful.
do it so often.
I'm being irresponsible.
But yeah, we were gonna do a little compare.
We were gonna do a little cum.
Dude, this episode's awesome.
Let's go, dude. We're gonna do a little cum. We're gonna do some X-rays, baby.
Isn't there's like some bodybuilder that was talking about drinking cum or something for protein.
What?
It was like some. It doesn't matter. I'll talk to you
Dude,
guys
I
about it later.
am football.
Okay.
We were gonna do a little compare and contrast with Midsommar, the
we were.
the great from the horror master Ari Aster.
I have an announcement to make.
Announce. The alarm good?
Yeah, I think so. We're about to find out at the police show. Maybe I should leave the door unlocked just so they can come in if they do. Isaac's not okay.
You laughing about cum still?
I have an announcement.
What's the announcement?
I am delivered. I like Midsommar now.
Ooh, okay,
It went up,
all right.
It went up half a star.
I noticed that. I did notice that.
It went up half a star from. I gave it 3 stars originally, and my review said it gets 3 stars purely for the art, the cinematography, the acting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a snoozer, and I didn't like it. It got an additional half star now because I get it a little bit more now. I still don't think it's that good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's good.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say.
All right.
So I ain't gay no more.
Yeah.
I am delivered. You guys seen that before?
Yes, I have. But
I don't know.
You guys
What-
are rock, paper, scissors.
That's your piece on Midsommar.
That's literally all I got. I just wanted to share that right now because we've been talking about it. And
Now let me hear you. Let's keep it brief.
I always like
welcome Isaac
Midsommar.
back to the show.
Well, okay.
this is
Like-
Isaac, our friend.
Hi, I'm Isaac. I'm a friend. 2 things on Midsommar, or however you pronounce it. Midsommar.
Midsummer.
I
They
guess
say it like
3
5
things, and
times
they're
in the
gonna be
movie.
short.
It's Midsummer.
Midsommar.
I'm so sorry.
Or my
dude.
Summar heads.
I'm sorry, Isaac. Go ahead.
So, first thing, Forrest and I live together. We have another roommate. His name is Jason. Shout out, Jason.
Shout out, Jason.
Jason looks at me today and goes, I heard you're talking about Midsommar on Retconned. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I saw like the last 30 minutes of it. with Forrest was
It
watching in
was
the
more
living
than
room.
that, but yeah.
He said it was like actively the worst thing he'd ever watched, and I was like, "What scene was it for you?" And he said it was when the old naked lady is like full cupping Christian's butt, just like,
They need
and
that
I was
baby.
like, "Yeah, I did forget about that," and I was like, "Ooh." But also, I watched this movie again. I hadn't seen it in like 2 years, but I watched it with the brand new AirPod Pro 3s, which have like the spatial audio, in a Jeep Renegade driving 13 hours. And I like several times thought there were like actually cows in the vehicle with me, which honestly added to the experience. But
And you can buy
That
your
is
AirPod
dangerous.
Pros in the link in our bio. We
I
get
was
a 50%.
watching the movie on my phone with my AirPods in, driving.
okay. Point being, okay, I would say this movie's probably 4 stars, but I hate it.
Which one, him
Wow.
or
Midsommar.
Oh.
I hate watching Midsommar. It makes me so uncomfortable, but it's a good movie. Like, it is a good movie, but like, I don't want to watch it again.
Yeah.
And that's why I haven't watched it in 2 years.
Wow.
But it's really good. And the third point, Florence Pugh.
That's the only thing you need to say.
Look at that shit in Ingrid.
That's all you need to say.
Florence Pugh, I am him.
I am football.
All right. Yeah, this episode may be a little more jumbled than our fans are used to.
Our French fans.
Our French fans are used to.
Thank you, France.
We're trying to keep it brief. We're going to cut some of the chit chat in the beginning and try to get right into the meat.
This hurts, guys.
Yeah, please
Um,
take it off.
No, you. Whoa.
Okay.
I'm feeling
We're
weird
getting
after
weird
falling
now.
down.
No,
Yeah.
this is normal
The
behavior. Let's be
sunglasses
honest.
come off and
And we get
the
weird.
freaks come out. I'm a resident Midsommar lover.
Nice.
I love this movie. I think it's fantastic. I think it is fair to. I was speaking about this with Maria earlier today because my girlfriend Maria, shout out Maria, really loves Hereditary. That's one of her favorite movies.
Good movie.
And she really loves Midsommar as well, but she's more of a Hereditary head.
Me too.
I love Hereditary.
I prefer
Also,
Hereditary.
to me, a 5-star, great, perfect horror movie. But I think you can't really. People like comparing them, but they really go hand in hand together. It's literally a night and day movie.
Literally.
I mean, you got Annie, the mother in Hereditary, who is being indoctrinated into this cult, and she doesn't really know it, right? She's a pretty passive character that is mourning her daughter, and she doesn't really realize that she's getting a part of this, like being a part of this thing and cursed with this thing until it is too late, and they're gone. They're gone. Payman took the reins of their family. And then we get Midsommar, not even a year after Hereditary was released. And we have our main character, Danny, who is in this relationship. And I think she has a much more active initiation into this cult and like going into the Midsommar Festival, and like her actions and the things that she does are much more conscious to her. Like, she knows she is taking steps forward into this.
Yeah.
Because we get her character in the beginning. She has lost everything. The only thing that she has now is Christian, right? The only thing she has now is her boyfriend Christian, who sucks. This guy.
Are we not going to address that Isaac just tweaked out? All
I don't know.
right, that's fine. Christian.
This dude sucks, but she just lost her sister and her parents. She has nothing really outside of Christian. That is like her life right now. And Christian is stuck in this. I don't really need to keep going too deep into it, but I think I've seen her Hereditary.
Whoa.
I've seen Midsommar many times. I love this. I love this movie. This is a 5-star and a heart, like one of my favorite horror movies.
Right.
It hit me perfectly in 2019, and every time I rewatch it, I just continue to love it, if not more.
That's valid. The reason why we watched Midsommar is because this was before we watched Him. We said Him is a cult movie. Midsommar is a cult movie. Let's compare and contrast. Like,
Mhm.
let's talk about it. That was kind of the original idea behind it. And we're not going to be shooting for very long, so we might not get that deep into Midsommar. But now you know how we all feel about it. So,
But we might throw some Midsommar-esque.
yeah.
We might pull from what I think is a great cult movie, and we might compare a couple things. But really, after seeing him, obviously very different cult movies.
Very different. Hard to compare or contrast.
And the only reason I wanted to bring Midsommar in, like we were talking about maybe just doing an older cult movie to compare with. I wanted to do something like old, like pre-2000 at least.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then I know,
Like Fight Club.
I knew how you guys felt about Midsommar. Not really you, but I know how Forrest felt about Midsommar prior to this rewatch. And that's what I was like, okay, we can talk about Midsommar because I was curious. But let's dig into
Let's dig into it.
Let's dig into him.
If you're new to Retconned, we do this like every other week, always on Mondays. If you like talking about movies, if like I just spat. Did you see that?
No.
Okay, I spat.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Yeah,
I
we
low-key
didn't
spat.
mention it last episode either, but we should probably say that I'm Liam and your name is Forrest.
Yeah, I'm Forrest.
I'm
That's
Liam.
Liam. This is our guest Isaac, who we've already mentioned before. He was on last week as well.
Yeah.
If you
guys didn't watch last week, I'm the fattest, shortest, dumbest guest.
If you like this
They'll
kind of
ever
content,
have.
bro, I'm trying to get subscribers real quick. Let me look. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, go ahead and click that little follow and a little 5-star if you would.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you tap the I button above my head, it'll have links to every episode they've ever posted.
They don't do that anymore on YouTube. You can't do that anymore.
Mm.
Oh, there's like one in the corner. I could do, yeah. If you tap the eye on the
right above my head, right here.
Yeah. This just in, little callback from last week's episode, which we shot not even an hour ago. Dude, Connor, our friend Connor, who's a recurring mention.
Are you about to give his one battle rating?
Bro, 2.5 stars
That guy,
for one
he's-
battle after
he's-
another.
He's a kid and he's an idiot. Okay?
All right.
I'll say it, Connor. If
Yeah,
you're listening
Connor,
or
if you're ever
watching.
on the
Connor-
episode, that means that I'm no longer the
I
dumbest.
commented just a sad face on his review.
Yeah.
2.5?
2.5 is crazy.
Have you seen a movie? Have you seen a
Well,
movie?
he gave
before?
K-pop Demon Hunters 5 stars, so there's that.
He's been rating the Pokemon movies right now, and he likes them. So
Well,
I have a
hold on.
Pokemon
If that gives you
tattoo.
any idea of what
Hold
kind
on.
of what we're
Yeah.
working
The
with,
Pokemon movies are awesome.
Yeah,
Anyway,
dude, I have a freaking Pokemon tattoo, brother.
don't care.
like I
don't care.
Let's get into the meat.
So, what we do to start off, what we always do sometimes, what we always do sometimes,
what we always do when we remember.
is so the average rating for him is 2.6 stars.
Mm.
We are going to rate whether we thought it was higher or lower.
Our personal ratings,
Our
whether
personal-
we think
Yes,
we would rate it above or
exactly.
below
Good clarification. You guys ready for this?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you don't forget to say higher or lower because I forgot last episode.
Mhm.
3, 2, 1, lower.
Lower.
Isaac says higher. He didn't say it out loud. Liam and I both said lower. Isaac
I
said
think it's higher than 2.6.
Okay. Wow. Well, we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it, I guess.
We are going to get into it, and I'm very excited to talk to you guys about it.
that. Should
I've
we
been waiting
just,
a while.
Now, this is just me thinking real quick.
Go ahead, do your thing.
If we want to, should we just go over? Should each of us just take turns going over our notes real fast? I know you guys probably have a lot of notes, but do you want to just like do a quick rundown of everything
Sure.
and then
Let's do a
and then
quick
discuss?
rundown, but open for discussion. Like each
Yeah.
point we can disagree, agree.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with our
But
guest.
let's breeze past it, and then if we want to dig
Yeah,
into an
sure.
agreement or a
I
disagreement,
wish I had
then
a
we'll.
notepad so I could like write down how I think Isaac's being a stupid idiot who I hate. I didn't mean
Go
that,
ahead.
bro.
Let's hear.
No,
let's hear. Oh, and a quick synopsis about him. All right,
I got you.
Cameron Cade.
Cameron,
You
Okay,
want
I
to run it?
Yeah.
go.
Okay, go.
Football player, cult. I am football! Timothy Chalamet! I'm a Jordan Peele movie. Just kidding. He just gave us $1,000, so he gave him producer credits. That's the whole
Himzel
movie.
Washington, him Kardashian, him Duncan, Timothy Chalamet.
Dude, I wrote him down.
I was
yeah.
about to say, was that a quote from the movie?
Yeah, all four of those
Himzel
in a row.
Washington.
When he's getting the haircut?
Timothy Chalamet. Yes.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
synopsis.
That's a good synopsis.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, I will say, quick disclaimer. I see a lot of people, a lot of fools even,
You sounded like Dennis from
calling this out like, yo, is this Jordan Peele's first dud? Bro, Jordan Peele didn't write or direct this movie.
He didn't.
That, like, do you understand? Like, do you get? Is every movie that is produced by Amblin Entertainment directed by Steven Spielberg?
No, hold on. You can't judge them for that though, because the marketing was, this is a Jordan Peele movie.
Doesn't this look like Jordan Peele?
The director's name wasn't even in the trailer.
I will,
but it said from Jordan Peele.
I can agree with that, but it is big name Jordan Peele. Right above that, big produced by Jordan Peele.
It's a little smaller,
but
it's a little smaller.
He produced it in the same way that I produced the last West Union album. And
Yeah,
I was like, shit's sick, and then did nothing else.
Well, to be fair, we have no clue in what hand he had in him.
Yeah.
You know? But
what hand did he have?
What hand he had in that guy. But what I will say is I've seen a lot of confusion from a bunch of noobs thinking that, like, yo, is this his first bad movie? Bro, he just funded this. He gave it money. He produced this with Monkey Paw Entertainment. Like, this is not a Jordan Peele follow-up to Nope.
Now, he doesn't own Monkey Paw, does he?
Yeah, that's his production company.
Oh, he owns it. Okay.
Yeah.
So by produced by, they mean his studio picked it up.
Monkey Paw.
Monkey
Great.
Paw.
Monkey.
Hey, that's pertinent.
Shout out Monkey.
Bro just said pertinent.
No, I'm an idiot. No, you've embarrassed me.
She pertinent.
Okay, so let's. Oh, we didn't really give a quick synopsis.
Sucks.
Here's a quick synopsis. Okay, we get Cameron Cade, who is a rising quarterback. He's got great stats. He just graduated something. He's got the juice to go into the NFL, right? The NFL, whatever they call it in the movie.
USSF.
Yeah. Don't think the NFL would have touched this with a 39.5 foot inch.
39 and a half.
Can I genuinely
NFL
sum it up way quicker than you're about to? I can feel what you're
He
getting.
goes to a football camp and there's a cult.
He's really good at football. However, he gets attacked and he has an injury and it drops his draft stock. And so they want him to be so good, so bad. They make him train with the best quarterback in the league.
Isaiah
and for 7
Pacheco.
consecutive days, he is learning from the best. And it turns out that there's like some weird shit going on and there's like cult-like bands and all that shit. And then it also turns out that it's like, oh, they're evil. And then it turns out that it's a cult. And Jim Jeffries is like, oi, bruv, run. And it's like, he kills a bunch of people and it's like Mortal Kombat. That's literally, yeah. And he becomes him. That's the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Isaac and I watched this together. And we talked nothing of this except for specifically the line, I am football.
That was great.
Had to be said.
Love that. I am football.
I was fucking crying in the theater.
Dude, we were getting weak.
Tears of love.
Tears of love.
We gonna run through some notes or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
why
so
don't you
sorry,
kick
dude.
us off?
Okay.
Give us a quick, just go through your notes.
There are 2 or 3 sections I want to talk about a little bit more in depth than the rest of it, but I do want to get through the whole notes. Stop me at any point. But I want to first off say,
how long do you think this is going to take? Just a rough estimate.
5 minutes.
Fantastic.
You go right ahead, brother.
Very first thing. I wrote down the cast, and the first one I put Marlon Wayans. I think Marlon Wayans is phenomenal in this movie.
Agreed.
Marlon Wayans, famous from The Tangerine Bear, Marmaduke, obviously the Wayans Brothers show, and also Requiem for a Dream, which one of my favorite movies ever.
Some parallels here.
Yes, and here's what I want to say. Very quickly, I want to point out. We talked about Midsommar for such a short period of time, and it's because I suggested we watch another great movie by Aronofsky, which he did, Requiem for a Dream. Other movies he did, Mother, which fucking sucks, mind you. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. The Whale. And then the 2 movies that I think are way more in common with this than Midsommar, which are Black Swan and The Wrestler, which I suggested. And I think because this movie's way more about sports than it is about the cult.
I totally would have watched The Wrestler for this.
You said no.
Did I?
You outright said no. But besides the point, Tyreek Withers.
Stealing throwback here. I like this.
Tyreek Withers I thought was great, which is funny because I only knew him as the guy that people hated from the one episode of Atlanta he was in because they were like, he's white. because he's just a very white mixed guy. But going through, I'm just going to read you every note I wrote as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Dance battle racing, love Coke commercial. I don't believe Nicole Kidman would actually sit down and watch Avatar. Also, would.
wait. Is this your, wait. Are you giving
The
notes?
theater experience.
The bathroom was a little bit dirty for this movie.
Okay, dude.
Does popcorn taste like butter?
3, the ultimate movie experience. 1, watch a movie. I haven't seen a Universal movie in so long that I was confused the Minions weren't singing. The team's name is the Saviors, LMAO. Wonder what the theme of this movie is. AI used in the first 5 minutes on the Rest in Peace poster for his dad. Quote, it's true. I'm pulling out of your fucking mom tonight. Him Zell Washington, him Kardashian, him Duncan, Timothy Chalamet. Definitely unsettling. I thought the "Do you know why QBs exist" thing was pretty cool, actually.
Can you remind me?
He's talking about how
Like when he first enters the house.
he first gets into the house and he's like, yeah, you know, football used to be played by a bunch of big white boys, and the big white boys, they couldn't beat the little Indians. So the Indians invented the forward pass.
Mhm.
He's talking about how he's like, they invented the forward pass.
Right,
It changed football and it like made it so crazy that like those guys revolutionized the sport and became mascots.
Is that true?
I have no fucking idea.
I mean, that would be
sick.
sick if it's probably not. They probably didn't put that much care into this movie, but
I'm gonna
like,
say, dude,
that'd be interesting.
he is football.
I
so I'm
thought
assuming he's
just
right.
a quick
Yeah.
comment on that specific note, because I don't know if I wrote it down, but when he goes in and he asks him about why he thinks QBs exist, here's this kid who is like supposedly a prodigy. Here's a guy. Now here's a guy who is a prodigy, who is a great football player, and when he is at this dude's house, he's with the greatest football player of all time, and he's like, "Why do you think quarterbacks exist?" He's like, "To win games." That's all you have to. That's all you come up with. That is all. That's seriously the only. You're standing there in front of like, you look like an idiot. Like
you don't have to know all that about like Native Americans and stuff. But
Yeah.
to win football game.
He like looks around like, is anyone else going to answer this question? To win football games?
And then he looked at the camera. And
I'm like,
oh, I gotta
are
love
you
this
a
guy.
kid? Is this your? Do you know what football is? Like, you couldn't even come up with like to be a great leader for the team or something. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, I'm actually almost done with my notes.
Yeah.
This was a very expensive Gatorade commercial.
Is it in you?
Which
That's the Gatorade.
not
tagline.
yet. But
Is
I
Jordan
think
Peele's
that is-
fist in him?
I think that blatantly is a slavery reference.
Which
I
one?
thought was
Wait, which
golden. The Gatorade thing. The fact that they're like, because here's the thing is like they're in there and it's like marketing this as like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. And like, or I wrote the expensive Gatorade commercial in the sense that they're showing him training for the first time. And it's basically like the NFL combine of him training. And then they literally like, they freaking get him down in their underwear and he like slaps the shit out of his ass. And he's like, you look so good, boy. You look good. Yeah, you're going to be a good one. We want you. Like, I think that's blatantly trying to be like cause you know, like like a lot of these athletes are slaves to what they're doing. And that's why they purposely pick 2 black actors to be a part of this. And I thought that was just kind of like I'm really glad this white director feels very guilty about this. It's just so on the nose that it's just like, if Jordan Peele did this movie, it'd be awesome. And I want to point out, I gave this a 6.5. Like, it's better than a 2.6 out of 10.
Okay, you're stepping out of retcon territory.
we are
Okay, okay.
My
It's
brain just
a
got
3-star.
fried trying to figure that out.
It is a 3-star movie that I gave a like to because I had fun. But I'll keep going. It builds tension actually incredibly well, I think, for the most part. The immersion takes you out with the freaking Mortal Kombat X-ray stuff. But like the scene with the pass machine and the white guy, genuinely, I was like,
Yeah.
shit. Like, I was genuinely like,
dude.
oh my God, Marlon Wayans is evil. And it's like,
Come on, guys, play football.
yeah, play football. And he's like, you're the fucking quarterback. It's your fault. It's all you. And I'm like, holy shit. And the white guy's like, oh, his teeth are falling
Yeah.
out. And I'm like,
The
oh
police
my
are outside listening.
but like, genuinely, I was like, dude, this is like so good. And I wrote like, Marlon is insanely good. I put bolt action sniper rifle. I am football proceeds to fist fight.
Proceeds to what? I'm so sorry.
But I am football
for
was
sure.
real as fuck because like, look at athletes in history and now it's like the whole thing. Like there's so much throughout the movie of like,
Be the ball.
it's like, what do you value in life, Cade? And he's like, God, family and football. Marlon Wayans is like, nah. You got to value football, family, and you'll be a god. And it's like, dude, look at Patrick Mahomes. That motherfucker wakes up at 4 a.m, starts doing the freaking pushing like the weight drill. And then he wakes up and he's like, I love you, wife. And then he like goes and he plays football. And then he goes home. He's like, hey man, I really love football a lot. And Travis is my good friend. And then he plays football. And then he goes home and he watches football. And it's like, you look at, I'm sorry to
let me, can I disagree with you for a second? Patrick Mahomes wakes up. He goes up to the, Lexinomicon and goes, and then he goes
the Necronomicon.
What did I say? Lex. I don't know. I'm just making stuff
up.
He went to the Necronomicon, and then he goes, wife, I don't love you. And then he goes to work and he goes, Travis, I'm gonna throw you the football now. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Okay. A couple other random ass things that I'm just going to go through real quick. The day themes, because they theme every single day. And so the first day is fun and it's like, oh, we're here. We love football. I love football. The second day is poise. And it's like, that's where like they like torture the white guy with the balls. Day 3 is leadership, where it's just like, resilience is the 4th day. 5th is vision. 6th is sacrifice. And 7th is nothing. Like it's just not titled because it's supposed to be rest. It's trying to be this like biblical thing and it does it really poorly. And that's a big problem I have with so many movies. Is it's like, you can do this stuff well because there's 56 books of reference. But everyone's like, dude, you know, that Jesus guy died and he came back and there was 7 days in Genesis and Abraham was alive and they just don't do research. And I'm like, bro, ChatGPT could have written a better way to
They don't
format.
even get to the 7th day.
They do. The 7th day doesn't have a title. The 7th day is the big stupid final battle, which I literally wrote in here. I'm so sorry.
That's what I'm saying. They don't, there's no title.
Because the point is that the 7th day is always when God rests.
Right.
And so it doesn't have a title because it's insinuated that it is the day that we're just chilling. Because the rest is that you've completed the training and you get a day off.
I think I can agree with that. I think I'm not quite sold, but I'm there.
I'm going to finish running through this super quick. The final battle was dumb as fuck. Like the whole movie's about football. I love football. And then they're like, let's fist fight to see who's a better quarterback. I thought it would have been better if they were just like, who can throw the ball the farthest? I'd be like, that's gas. But the rushed ending then after that, which I kind of liked the actual ending, but it's dumb because the whole movie, there's not really a lot of like suspense to me. It's all just like, whatever. And then he gets to the outside and he starts slaying everyone with a sword. And it just feels like a completely different genre of movie for 10 minutes. And I literally wrote it as there's the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's the wrestling episode. And it just at the very end, it's just like Danny DeVito gets a trash can, it works in this. But he gets a trash can and throws it at the guy and it legit cuts his neck open and he just starts bleeding out everywhere. And it's like, oh, holy shit. That's what it feels like. It's like this kind of had nothing to do with it, but they're trying to be funny in that movie. This is like their cool, sick ending. Also, the wife at the end dying by her own sword, like she like gets up to stab him and trips and stabs herself. Also referencing just like it's okay. Like, you know, a lot of wives of famous people are like just in it for like whatever. And she's like, oh, you're not going to fucking get me my money. You're not going to sign this contract. So she goes to kill him and she kills herself trying to do whatever.
Stupid.
Wait,
also,
can I pause you
yes.
for when that happened? I saw that and I was like, I was watching attentively.
Yeah.
And I lean over to Isaac. I go, where did that knife just come from? I was so confused. I don't think they did that well, but maybe I'm just.
She literally stands up and goes, I'm going to kill you. And then takes a step forward and goes, ah! And he's like,
yeah, but
no,
because when she fell, it was so forced that I was like, surely a movie's not so bad that they would just make her.
Was that
trip.
Supposed to be funny?
I don't know.
I think it was
intended
intended to be. I think it was intended to be a gag, but it also was supposed to be a deeper thing about, like, genuinely, that's how I feel about it. But finishing up,
for sure,
I thought it was weird. Well, okay, that's a retcon. 90 minutes was not long enough for this movie. I genuinely think if they would have had time to flesh out a couple more things, and that's the thing is they're trying to be cheap, man. They put Jordan Peele's name on this, and they wanted people to watch it because Jordan Peele,
Jordan
Pooh, but they made a cheap short movie to save money. And if they would have, dude, I would have sat. I paid the $12 damn, man. I would have sat for another 15 more minutes.
Yeah,
I'm like. Even the whatever.
The stuff it could have been 90 minutes, but the stuff they focused on was not the right stuff.
Exactly.
And when you get to,
So that's when it's like, whatever. But the themes of the movie that like stuck out to me is like masculinity is obviously a big thing of like, you got to be a man, you got to be this, you got to be that. Like you got to feed your family, you got to do that stuff that real athletes talk about all the time. Just like, man, I was good at football because if not, my mom's going to be on the street. Like stuff like that. Mascots, Zay White is a mascot in the movie. And that's kind of the point. It's like these quarterbacks or whatever, they are the mascots because they are doing all of this stuff and it's for an organization. It's for the cult. It's for the whatever. And so they think they're being him. They think they're the GOAT. In reality, they are the face. And also just I honestly think like it's a decent commentary on the cult of sports in general. Like the cult that it is of like the fans and the players and the organizations of just like the fans, especially is just like, they go so crazy, bro. I fucking live about the New York Jets, bro. Like I would die for this shit. And that's dumb as hell. Wow. Like legitimately, that is stupid as fuck. And they talk about that with the fans in the movie. And then on top of that, you look at players, bro. Some of these players and athletes in any sport have no life outside of their sport. And you look at a guy like Tom Brady.
Now here's a guy.
GOAT. Here's a guy that can throw a check down. But so Tom Brady does all this shit his whole career, right? He's the GOAT. And then he has the choice to retire or like be a fucking husband and a father. And he's like, I'm gonna play one more year of football. Plays the worst statistical season of his life. And then his wife leaves him, takes the kids. She's banging his freaking instructor or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now what he does is he wakes up and he talks about football and then he commentates football and then he goes to bed talking about football. He doesn't have a family. When's the last time you've seen Tom Brady do a public appearance that wasn't talking about football?
I don't pay attention to Tom Brady.
Exactly. Because he contributes nothing to society besides football. And do you care about football?
No.
Exactly my point.
Well,
and that's all he cares about.
He does contribute. A lot of people think that a lot of pastors think they're really creative when they play that one clip in service. Have you seen that one?
I should have went to Young Life Camp.
No.
But I'm just going to honestly leave it at this real quick because I probably shouldn't talk about this anymore. But it feels like, have you seen BoJack Horseman?
No.
For those that have
I know
seen
what
it,
is, but
season 5, episode 7, he does a eulogy at his mother's funeral. Spoiler warning, I don't fucking care. If you haven't seen it by now, it doesn't matter. But in it, he's talking about how there's this TV show called Becker. And he's like, Becker broke my heart because it's like 2 seasons long. And the first season and second season go on. And you're like, man, this show sucks. But there's so many pieces here that are good. And it just frustrates me because you just keep watching because you think, man, there's all the pieces are there and it could be great. And then it gets canceled. And he's like, man, that sucks because it should have been so much better. And there are so many parts here of like what I talk about, the themes and just like the honest like messaging of like how athletes treat themselves, how they treat other people, how fans treat them, how the organizations treat them like they're meat, like they're mascots. But it just wants to be a freaking weird shit movie. And that frustrates me, man. And what I would retcon about it, again, I would give it 3 stars and I liked it. I thought it was very fun, but it wasn't great. What I would retcon about it genuinely is I think the movie immediately becomes better if they do what the marketing was. Marlon Wayans should have been Satan himself instead of it being a cult of the organization. And he should have been like, you want to be good in football? Sell your soul to me.
Yeah.
And
which is what they were alluding to the whole time. And then the whole movie.
And then he's like, nah, man,
like,
you see this blood?
We're actually all injecting past football players' blood.
Literally,
and that's
this blood ain't my blood. It was the blood of the quarterback before me and the quarterback before me and the quarterback before him. And I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
And so I think that genuinely would have made the movie probably a 0.5 star better. Just outright.
Yeah. I think it's funny that you have this at 3 stars. You just shat on it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but like I said, it's a Becker thing, man. It has so much things there that are good, and then it immediately shits on them. And that sucks. But added a 0.5 star for boobs. Boom. Callback, last episode.
So it's 2.5 stars.
Fine, it's 3.5. My bad.
What?
Wait.
You're
adding a 0.5 star now that you have it at 3 because of there's boobs in?
Because of there's boobs?
No, because it's on a red light
It
anyway,
can
so you
only
can barely
good
see
happen.
him. Fuck it, dude. This
It
is a
can
1-star
only
movie.
Good happen.
Justin Tipping, you suck. This is a 1-star movie. I changed my mind. I hate football now. I
you
hate
go.
football.
I'm not football.
I'm not
no
football.
longer football.
I am the football.
Forrest, why don't you take it away?
Okay.
Let me hear you.
Tap me in.
Deliver us
Oh.
from Marlon.
Deliver us from evil.
From Marlon.
Wayans?
Oh, facts. My fault. It's not a memorable. Anyway.
Nemo's dad.
Okay.
Nemo! Where's Nemo?
Okay. First thing, I started taking notes 5 seconds into this movie.
All right, I'm done.
Pacing was so off. Just 5 seconds in, pacing was off. They turned the TV on. They're like, "We're so excited to watch our favorite football player, and that's the game."
Right.
Like I don't know. Pacing that showed me already that the game was gonna be, or that the pacing was gonna be so bad. Also, why did he break his leg 10 seconds after the game ended? I don't know. That's just like a football thing that pissed me off. Like I don't really see that in football games usually, and I watch a lot of football.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, the Rams beat the Bengals. Odell Beckham Jr. catches the touchdown, slides, and then tears his ACL.
OBJ had a non-contact, and he was like at the 30-yard line.
No, it was on a touchdown catch.
Was it on? Okay, you might be right.
But so
That's
likely
still during a
but
game.
Likely, what they were trying to do there was that he threw like the deep pass, and it
Sure.
was for like a Hail Mary touchdown, but he got destroyed by
Yeah.
a blitzing somebody.
Yeah, I mean, and you
But
know,
that's it. Sorry.
And I can admit too, because I also watched the game where Sam Hubbard of the Bengals got hurt after celebrating a successful touchdown catch, and that was his last play ever. Sam Hubbard touchdown catch. All right, this is not a football podcast.
Where's Phil?
Yeah,
No, we don't want Phil talking football. Love you, buddy.
we've already mentioned
but
marketing for this
Oh, that was
movie.
baseball. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all the same.
He was great.
Fucking
We already mentioned that marketing was just tricking people into thinking it was a Jordan Peele movie. Any marketing that's going to trick your viewers is not good marketing, unless it's like Alibaba
legs.
type of stuff. Well, yeah.
Dude, that movie sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Patrick Mahomes looking kid actually did a really good job for the 5 seconds he was in it. It was the
Oh, the
main
little
character
kid?
as a kid. He looked like Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes.
yeah. Okay.
Low key.
Yeah, Dylan Raiola.
I don't know his name.
Someone thought that was funny. Thank you.
Thank you, French person watching this.
Dylan Raiola. That was my French accent.
That was really good.
Cameron Cage.
The dialogue. Okay, so I did some research after this.
I sounded like the czar.
I did my research after watching this because
Mhm.
about 15 minutes in, I was like, the dialogue is terrible. It sounds like it was written by a 60-year-old who just learned what TikTok is. So I did a lot of research, okay? And the whole time I kept writing like, dialogue, the writing feels like just out of touch, like angry old white people.
Mhm.
Out of touch 50-year-old white people. So I looked up and I showed Isaac this midway through the movie. I looked up, okay, who wrote this? And it's these out of touch 50-year-old white people.
Show the camera. Show that camera.
No, I'll have it up there. Don't worry about it. And look, no shade to these people, but I looked through what else have these guys worked on? And I told Liam this earlier today. Let's look at what they've worked on before. Doesn't say movie, it doesn't say video, whatever this is, it just says 36 questions. Writer. Both of them. No thumbnail. Something else that says control. Nothing. Limetown, the TV series. Okay. 6.6 stars on IMDb. Great. Writers. Limetown, the podcast series. Writers. That is their entire filmography. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to hire these guys to write a blockbuster and market it like crazy. Like,
You've never seen Limetown?
no, is that a legit thing?
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
I don't
Really?
even know what that is.
You guys haven't seen Limetown?
I don't
No,
want
I've
to know
never
about
heard
it.
of this. I've never
I
heard of
haven't
this.
seen it.
Okay, well maybe I'm the idiot. Wait, are you messing with me?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck is? Do you think I know?
I
What
know. I was
Limetown
like,
is?
I was like, I
Dude,
guess. Am I out of touch?
You're the type of person who would know
Dude,
what Limetown
Thomas,
is.
pull that up. Pull up Limetown. Show Forrest a clip.
Thank you, Thomas.
He's got it. He'll put it in post.
Yeah. Thank you, Thomas.
That wall is named Thomas.
Actually, okay, so I have some good things too, though. Fantastic camera work and great use of B-roll. That's how I thought the B-roll was great. Set the tone very well. I also liked the X-ray thing. I liked it.
Oh! I loved.
I loved the X-ray
my
thing and the
God.
laces in the eyes
Mhm.
and like the first-person view thing and the camera tracking behind the head. I thought this is what pisses me off about like movies where the writers and directors don't care is that there's always some crew members who are giving it their all, and it never pans out because not everyone on the team cares, like football.
Yeah. Like football.
And
wait, is this movie great?
I feel like the camera work was so
phenomenal.
well done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these people put their heart and soul in this movie, and it's dog shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I know. I mean, there's no convincing you. I guess you already brought up you didn't like it. I agree. I loved the X-ray
I thought it was
stuff.
so cool.
I
and
thought
so
it was
unique.
so dope. Every time it happened, I was like, "This is awesome."
Costumes were also really good.
Mhm.
I love the costume
Costumes
work.
were really good.
You didn't like them?
There was like 3 cult members, and then it was like fucking football pants.
Specifically, like the mascots, like the dude who had like the drapes over his face, like the beads over his face, and then also the first spooky looking guy who was like, "Can you sign my
that
football?
I was
Can you?"
bro.
That's kind of scary, actually.
It was
I'll give
just
him
a
that.
dude in whiteface.
Yeah, but the
Can you
costume was
sign my
good. It was
football?
scary. Maybe that was
Yeah,
just acting.
No,
I don't know.
that was where I wrote that it was unsettling.
Oh, I forgot to mention this about the writers. It feels like my grandmother looked up how do black people talk and used that to write dialogue. It almost feels racist to watch. My grandmother's dead, by the way, and I still feel like she could do a better job. Some of the horror was good, but it was ruined by the pacing. For example, the ball launcher scene, like we mentioned, that's a great scene. Pacing kind of ruins it, I feel like.
In what way?
I don't really know exactly what I was thinking when I wrote that down.
Because you disagree with it?
What?
Do you disagree with it now, would you say?
No, I still agree. I just don't know exactly why. It was just all very, it was just pushing it forward, just pushing the next thing. And I don't know.
That scene is uncomfortably long. That's like the best scene in the whole movie.
I agree it's the best scene in the whole
I think
movie.
it's probably the best paced scene in the whole movie.
I don't know.
It's drawn out for just long enough.
I think what I was thinking of specifically is that we don't really get to see the how it's affecting the guy. How it's affecting anyone, really. We're seeing the gore. We're seeing the impact. We're not really seeing much of this guy, like, who volunteered to do this, mind you, seemingly knowing what was going to happen with the balls getting launched in his face. Nice. And I would love to see him either be very stoic about it or be in agony about it.
He was on the ground screaming and crying.
Was he?
Do you not remember this?
Maybe not. Maybe
he
I
was literally on the
my
ground like,
phone.
because
I
Cameron
thought
Payne is like,
doesn't he
yo,
like get up though, and then he's like
at the very end,
Yeah.
But also, it's very clearly highlighted that the other receivers are purposely dropping the ball for the first couple plays.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wanted to see more reaction. I don't know. Maybe I should rewatch it.
No,
you
I'm not
shouldn't.
rewatching it.
Don't give Justin Tipping another $1.
Dude, I think they wanted Zay to be the Joker. They were trying to write him like the Joker, and it wasn't good. He would say something like kind of maniacal and go, and I'm like, all right, dude. I also enjoyed set design. I think I mentioned that already. Maybe I didn't. Dude, there was I have so much about the dialogue. The writers were the worst part of this entire movie by a mile.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a lot of, he's right behind me, isn't he? Type of dialogue.
Yeah.
No thanks.
There's a lot of like, they went out of their way to explain shit for no reason. Why are we at like a motel? Well, we're famous.
Yeah. Explaining to you what's happening instead of showing you.
Yeah,
Dude, there was a
well,
line.
do you want to sleep with all of these hooker stripper ladies? I'm like, oh, I thought they were just naked for vibes. Like, no, dude, like,
there was one specific line that I wrote down that I thought was so bad and I didn't understand it. Zay said something like, some people are starving to death in a prison. Some ask for food and some ask for freedom.
is there really a choice?
Is there really a choice? I'm like, what point are you trying to
I thought
make?
that was-
yeah,
I
that
thought that
also
was gas.
confused me. I didn't take a note on that, but now that you bring that
no,
up,
I thought
remember
that
him-
was gas, low key.
I remember him
What was
saying
the
that, and
point
I
he
was
was
like,
making?
yeah, what does that mean?
The point he's trying to make is he's like, some people like if you're starving in jail, you have the choice to eat or to be free. What do you choose? And they essentially what he's trying to say is like, he himself is in a prison and he has the choice of freedom. But if he leaves, he will die because he is famished. He is starving. And that's the point, is like the second he leaves, he loses that blood and he's basically a freaking cancer patient at that point.
So the
You
one,
can't just go get food.
Well, not where he's at.
Right.
He's in the middle of the desert.
the one part of the
It's
movie,
the food is a metaphor.
Okay. really stupid metaphor.
It's dumb. The one part
I
of the
could've
movie
said
that
it
they
in a
don't like
cooler way.
explicitly
Yeah,
explain.
but the writing sucks. But like the thought was there.
Right.
Anyway,
It's like Becker.
I'm not gonna.
the cult extras were actually creepy for real. I'll give them that.
Pay
I thought they were creepy.
You won't replace him, Zay. That white chick was weird. White chicks?
Dude, when
It's a good Marlon Wayans movie.
when bro first learns that Isaiah is okay with the cult people being around, he's just way too chill with that. Learning that here's a parallel or a perpendicular to Midsommar. When they first see homies perpendicular, when they first see homies jumping off a cliff, they are all tweaking. They're like, we need to go home now. And it takes so much of like, no, it's just like a cultural thing, like so much talking down. Understandably, because hey, they're people who just watched some cult shit go on.
Mm-hmm.
In this movie, he's like, damn, you okay with that, Isaiah? All right, bro, let's play some football. Like, I mean, I'm exaggerating.
Okay, but here's, again, I'm not trying to defend this movie. I want to clarify. I'm not trying to defend this movie. They very lazily are like, oh, he's tweaking because Jim Jeffries keeps going up. I'm going to give you a shot. It's going to hurt a little bad, but trust me, it's good for you. Which Jim Jeffries was great in this movie, by the way.
I'm not entirely sure which one that was.
He was.
I'm not even
doctor.
remotely sure. Oh, he's the doctor.
Oh, right.
He shows
So
up to
what's
him
your point?
drunk. He's like, I don't have a fucking family.
Wait, so what's your? I don't understand. What's your point though?
No, I'm telling you, it's a super lazy thing. But the whole point is that they're stabbing him with the blood the whole movie, and it is
Right.
injecting his system and making him less empathetic.
I guess, but
I'm telling you, it's lazy and stupid.
yeah,
but
and
that,
inconsistent.
They do explain it.
but it's
Less
inconsistent.
empathetic though. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it just
Dude,
make
he
I thought it was making him
literally
good at
he
football.
make
gives a
him
guy
more football?
no, he gives him a traumatic. Well, the whole point is empathy in a sense because it's like he sleeps with all the hookers and he's like, you must think about your fucking girl. There ain't no room for that shit. Like he's like the whole point is you're not supposed to give a fuck about anybody else in your life except for yourself and football.
Mhm.
Like he says, it's football, family, and you are the god.
Mhm.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm not saying it's good. All I'm saying is I think you guys could have like tried to pay attention a little bit more.
I paid attention.
Where'd you get that
I-
knife from? It was like on the table the
No,
entire scene. Come
no,
sign the
it
contract,
wasn't where
honey.
did- that's
Come
not.
sign the contract. Also, I have this sharp
No,
blade.
I
next to
never,
it.
I never got to defend myself with that. No, it was because of the trip. Because there was a sound before she tripped that was like, and then she tripped, and so I was like, did someone just stab her? And then she fell over, and then got back up. That's literally what I thought happened.
So the sound mixing is probably dog shit.
yeah, it was off sync, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Speaking of the sleeping with the
Ew.
hookers,
That was gas.
I wrote down, are you sure you don't want to come?
Nice.
Come on, bro. Why did they add that? That was awful.
Because again, the writing is bad.
Here's the Joker thing again. The playing with the gun trope was like, oh, I'm revealing that I am, in fact, in a cult. And he's like flossing his teeth and stuff with it.
Wow.
That is,
Huge time out here. That's not the Joker. That's Jared Leto's shitty ass.
yeah,
There's a
my fault.
big
No,
difference.
I can admit that. Yes, I received that. You are correct there.
Time back in.
I forgot.
I've been cursing a lot.
That's okay. Didn't you say you weren't gonna do that though? Dude, the Last Supper shot
I
was
shouldn't last.
gnarly. I love that shot so much.
Hey guys, Last Supper.
Hey guys, Jesus.
No, I'm not saying it made
No,
sense.
I know.
Because my exact follow-up
sucked.
point was foreshadowing to him sacrificing himself as a Christ figure was actually so gnarly. I wrote that down before the reveal that actually it fell flat and didn't mean shit.
Yeah, and then he didn't sacrifice himself.
The shot was really good. I thought the shot was really cool, and it wasn't subtle, but it was cool.
I was like, okay, there's the Last Supper, but
Benching in a tuxedo is crazy work.
yeah. What is he getting pumped up for? What was that?
Cause we're rich.
Hookers.
Yeah.
Those like low key. There's like 4 of the 7 nights. They're like, yeah, but like, there's hoes.
Also, another trope, the walking in circles trope, when they're about to fight and they're like walking around like.
Yeah.
Because again, again with the X-ray moves, I think the writers played Mortal Kombat. They probably like got high, Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah.
style, and they played like 3 rounds of Mortal Kombat. We're like, we should.
I'm
We should
almost
write a movie
done.
about football.
Here, let me rapid fire this last bit, and then Isaac, you can keep writing this movie's in meat.
I have very brief notes.
Yeah.
Dude.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm rage baiting.
And you're doing it right.
Did bro not just have his arm snapped in half? How is he just okay now? The explicit explanation of the pathetic ass twist is so funny. Because like we said, they explain things instead of showing you things. You think you earned this? It was just us the whole time. That's what I wrote.
Is that Tim Heidecker's character?
Yeah,
No.
I think no.
The blonde dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
the
think you
agent?
earned
Yeah,
this?
the real villain, the guy that was
were
in
behind
Loves
it the
him.
entire time.
I needed
Come
more
on,
of him.
bro. Weak ass anticlimactic ending, but it was super fun. It was very fun. I loved the ending, even though it was terrible.
So did you dock it a half star because it is a Denzel Curry song in the end credits?
No, that part was actually probably my favorite part.
Forrest hates Denzel Curry.
As like childish, I do. As childish, as
Childish Gambino.
as childish as the whole like terrible writing was, I did enjoy the field goal vibrating full circle moment. Okay, I'll say it. I know it wasn't the most intelligent writing.
A good bookend, you're gonna like.
I like little bookends myself. I wrote down.
Did you watch all of the studio?
No, dude. I watched like 2 episodes. Yeah, I have 2 more points.
Yeah.
Wannabe
There's
Tarantino.
just like a bookend thing they do.
He's got
That's
a
the only
2-point
thing I wanna
conversion.
bring up.
Wannabe Tarantino ending.
Remind me what the ending.
Blood everywhere. Basically the ending of Once Upon a Time. Except
Was the
for it
ending
was
shot
stupid.
just him doing the whole? Is that how it ended?
No, I'm talking about like the fight
Oh,
where he just kills everybody.
Like the ending of
Yeah.
the movie.
Wannabe
He gets
Tarantino.
sucked into the freaking the
And my last point,
Pentagon or
maybe
whatever.
the most important point. I am football. I'm done. I'm done talking. That was a long time, but it's mostly because there were interjections.
But I am football, so it's cool.
Mine are brief. This is all of them. They're all like a sentence.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening attentively.
I have opening scene. Shortest football game ever.
That's what.
Cheering "Go Isaiah" at the announcers. Like they're like the little kid was there. Like they're in the living room. Go Isaiah! Go Isaiah! And like in the background, the TV is literally just the 2 announcers. sitting there.
Tony Romo up
They're
there.
like
This
sitting
is a
there
guy.
talking about the game. They're like, "Go Isaiah! Go!" The game hasn't even started yet. Anyway, and then I said, "I love this little kid." I thought the little kid was great.
Yeah, he was.
I loved him. I was like, "Oh, this kid is adorable."
Be like that one day, son.
Nike commercial ass montage,
Okay.
and then I just
Is it
put
in you?
"Dad's dead." Because like,
Oh,
then
they
it
let
just-
you know the whole rest of the movie,
Yeah,
dude.
because then it's like, well, he just like starts doing shit, and he's like older, and then it's like,
He just
oh,
becomes
okay,
hot.
the dad died. Like,
That's dead.
And again, it's
The dad-
told to you in AI.
yeah. It's just like, all right, well, goodbye, Dad. Turn your ringer off, bro. I
What?
think that's when he's getting his haircut, and everyone's like talking, and his phone is just blowing up. It's like ding, ding, ding.
Oh my gosh,
like
yeah, who does
over and
that?
over and over and over again. And then also like throughout the movie, he's like texting. It's like
That's what I'm saying. 50-year-old
like-
who just discovered TikTok.
I'm
They
like,
don't know to turn the ringer off.
turn the ringer off.
Yeah.
There are other ways to like signify that you have like you're getting a
That you have a phone.
that you have
There's
a
other ways
phone.
to show that you have a phone.
This dude looks like light skinned David Corn sweat.
Yo, dude, that's
There was
fire.
like
Wow.
one scene
That's why
where
I was
he
so
was
in
like
love with him.
he was like smiling. I'm not kidding. It looked like Superman, just light skin. And I was like, dude,
Yo,
and I thought like throughout the movie, I was like, they look so. Ow! He was reaching
Light
for you.
skinned Superman, the
I was-
man of steel.
Marlon, and then I put parentheses Zay.
Marlon.
Good at being menacing. Oh, it was great. I thought there were some lines where it was real corny, and the way that he delivered it was a little bad. Like where he's really amped up. There was some stuff I was like, all right, I didn't.
Like, I am my man.
There was some stuff I really didn't like. But when he's like menacing in like a quiet way, and he's like whispering to Cam, and like so good. He like pitch perfect right there.
Good movie. It's a better movie than this.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
I like how Cameron locked in after Bro was getting pelted. That was cool. But still, I don't know, not a whole lot of character development for Cameron. It's just kind of like something happens and then he just like switches immediately. It's kind of like how you were saying, like they'll just say something and everyone's kind of like, oh yeah, okay. Like he gets pelted with a football. He's like, yo, what's going on? He gets pelted with a second football. He's like, all right, guys, lock in. Come on, catch that football. Like, let's go. Like immediately.
I didn't even think about that.
Like I don't know. It's like his character switches so. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, where the fuck are you? He's like, catch it. Yeah, it's just like,
no teammates down.
Yeah. Transitions are tight. There were some like just scene transitions going from one room to another where they like did a little thing, and I was like, that was sick. I also put X-ray scenes are tight.
Dude,
editing is so whack. I can hardly tell what's going on, and I think that was like in not necessarily the editing of the whole movie. We've already stated like the pacing's pretty bad. There's not a whole lot of explanation, and then just shit happens. I'm meaning like when stuff is happening, when they're like doing the football stuff, it's so oddly like you genuinely can't tell what's going on. Like he kind of like throws and then it's like a close-up shot of like, and then it like goes back.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I'm like, where did he just throw it? Like it's so odd.
It's like the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It's like
where you just can't see what's happening.
Yeah.
I love that you phrase it that way.
Spider-Man 2. I love.
You phrasing it when he's doing the football stuff, because that's 97% of the movie.
Isaac,
I mean, like when he's
I'm gonna lose my mind if you don't take your hand off the mic right now. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Like
I am.
You
football.
gonna make him lose his mind.
Podcast. I am podcast. Shout out our French viewers.
I only have 4 more notes left. The most silent cowboy boots of all time. On that, when he's like in the sauna. When they're like chilling in the sauna, and then he's like, Marlon leaves, or was he talking about Zay in that scene? And then he's
Marlon
like,
is Zay.
Yeah. And then he's like, he lays down, he puts a towel over his head, and then that creep ass fan crawls out from underneath the bench,
which I really enjoyed actually.
Which I enjoyed, but then he's laying there in a room by himself. A stone floor. And again, I know I just called you out for being nitpicky, but sorry, that was last week's episode. We recorded these back to back. This fan like crawls out. She's got these fucking cowboy boots.
Cow boots.
Like walking around in the room. Dude, cowboy boots are the loudest boots of all time.
Yeah, you live with
like, I live with a cowboy boot.
You live with a cowboy.
I live with somebody who does not take their cowboy boots off.
You live with a boot.
And it's like the clacking. I was like,
that ain't full, is it?
It wasn't full.
Not anymore, it is.
But I also caught it with my foot.
I don't think I did. I watched.
But it's fine. There was like this much left in it. Of my mystery liquid.
Dude, this movie has ruined my love of life.
I don't like being really nitpicky about like small, stupid stuff like that, but I was like, dude, how do you not hear that? She is standing quite literally right above you. You know that you are the only person in this room now. He just left. You watched him leave and then you laid down. You would be able to hear this person right up against you. Anyway. This dude is inhaling a cigar. He definitely has some demons.
What part was that? I don't remember.
Like, I don't know. They're doing... I think
the media day.
Yeah, the media day.
Oh, right.
And
I'm yelling.
Zay is literally like has a cigar and he's like... Yeah, what do you... And then he like blows the smoke out. I was like, damn, you're inhaling a cigar?
Yeah, he's doing
bro?
it like it's a cigarette, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy
wild.
work. That's crazy.
Or he just doesn't know what a cigar is. They're like, Marlon, this is
we
a
out here
cigar.
smoking penises, as they say.
No, it's just he has such intense lungs from the quarterback.
Who said that? Who said we out here smoking penises?
I'd be saying that all the time.
No, but who was like? There was like a rapper who said that.
Is he?
Was it Uzi?
Let's just say
this guy needs a chiropractor. Every movement he made, like he would just be like. And then he'd be like, I was like, and he does it like multiple times throughout the movie. I was like, bro, you are like, there's something wrong with you.
You be doing that too,
like,
though.
I mean, I do, but he's literally just like, he like turns his neck to the side and there's just like the largest crack you've ever heard. I was
like this.
That was
No.
mostly the chair.
But I wonder if it sounded.
And my last note was rest in peace, Tim.
Tim Duncan.
No, Tim Heidecker, who plays his agent, who I love, is my favorite.
did he die?
My favorite. Yeah,
Really?
he's the
Oh,
one that
in
gets
the movie. I thought you meant like
Pentagon.
in
No.
real life.
He's the
I was like,
he's the
that's
one
a
that gets
horrible
dragged out
last
to the
movie.
Pentagon, which we don't see any of that weird
Pentagram. I also said it wrong
Pentagon.
earlier.
Yeah. At the end, it's like also
And then,
the
like-
devil's real.
and then drags him out. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then he walks away slow for like 30 seconds. It's just on him. And then you just see an explosion of blood out of focus
Michael
behind
Bay.
him. And I was like, huh. Well, he's dead. I would have like, I don't know. That's like, wouldn't you want to see that character die? I don't know. You like, that was just like an off-camera death for the most part. I don't know. But I love Tim Heidecker. I'm sorry, Tim, man. I just like didn't dig this movie. But I love
It's
him.
not
I
your
love
fault.
him so much.
Tim, it's not your fault, dude.
And I can see why, like, Tim was in Us. So maybe
Tim was maybe
Tim-
the real
Tim
him
was
was
inside
Tim.
of us. Tim was
The real
inside of
him.
us
I
all the
can't
time.
speak
Us and
anymore.
him. See, maybe that's why people are like, is this a Jordan Peele movie?
no,
we got,
don't put this
we
on
got
them.
Get
It's
Out,
the
we got
marketing,
Us, we
it's
got
the
Nope, and then we got
garbage
him.
lazy
Like, they're all, yeah, anyway.
Maybe it was us that was in him.
Maybe it was us that was in him the whole time.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of like the end. They kind of come back and they're like, yeah, by the way, dude, we're all Satanists and we were orchestrating this. Sign the fucking contract, bro.
They
No,
literally
because
go,
again, if they
we
would've
were
said-
grooming you.
Yeah.
If they literally said they were Satanists, I would have been like, okay, this makes even like slightly a bit more sense.
Yeah.
But they were just like, oh, we love you ourselves.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even have I'm
Mink,
sorry, I
mink.
picked that.
It's okay.
I don't even have anything to compare. Like this pales in comparison to a great cult movie like Midsommar. There's really not any parallels to draw. Midsommar is a great movie that has an insanely good setup.
What's so fun?
You understand
Midsummer. He's in
Midsommar.
between Midsommar and Midsummer.
Now I don't even know
Midsommar.
who I am anymore.
we
It's
broke
okay,
him.
man.
Yeah.
Because I've been
Him
grooming
broke
you.
me.
Him broke me.
He broke me.
Amen.
But yeah, I really can't compare. Like there's just so much that is good and so much that makes sense in Midsommar that him was just like, it was just like trying to be something instead of being Becker.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were talking about with all that. You said something about it was trying really hard to be a cult movie, you know? But why chase that when like you had something
That's
that
not what I said.
something along those lines?
I said that it has so many good parts of like a good psychological analysis of like what it is to be an athlete with this much scrutiny of like being good or whatever. And
So
it just-
pretty much if this movie
yeah.
was completely different, it would have been great.
No, if it would have taken, who cares? I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I don't know if it's the time or the fact that like whatever, I legitimately never want to watch a movie again. Like I hate this movie. My mind changed in the span of like, in the
Bro's
span of like,
retconning.
I got through like 3 minutes of my notes and I was like, you know what? This movie sucks. And I hope Justin Tipping finds a new career. Go be an accountant, bro.
You went
And, like,
from 3 to 3.5.
yeah. And then I went down to 1 again.
Oh,
Dude, I
Yeah.
just literally, and it wasn't even you guys. It was just hearing you guys recall this movie
yeah.
and hearing myself recall this movie. I'm just like, dude,
It did everything in the least interesting way that it could.
Yeah.
And
I
I agree with the performances being great. I don't put this on any of that. Like clearly this is a writing and probably directing thing. Cool concept, but she dudded. It
She
was a
dudded.
dud.
What would you rate it and what would you retcon?
I would retcon so much. And I would rate it, I think I put it at 2. I'll chill with 2 stars. I could go like 1.5. I wouldn't give it just 1 because I do love Tim, even though he's not really in it that much. I love Tyreek Withers. I really enjoyed Marlon. I love Julia Fox.
She was awesome.
I thought Julia Fox was great. And there were elements of this that were very great and really inventive.
Yeah.
Like some of the editing I know I brought up how the editing was bad, but there were some bits that was kind of Requiem for a Dream-ish. And I like some of the real quick cuts and like weird, like it shows like his brain for a second, does all that weird. Great. I loved a lot of the visual elements of this, but yeah, we'll go 2 stars.
Seems
2
reasonable.
stars, 0 hearts. You said same here?
No, I said, wait, I don't even know what I said. Did I say, what did I say?
I don't know what you just
What
said.
the heck did I say 2 seconds ago?
Give it to me. Give me him.
Give it to me. This has been the most inadvertently sexual episode of Retconned by far.
Wow. I do. So here's where it's so
Mike
tough.
definitely didn't pick that up.
Don't. I can boost it. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. This movie is an absolute stinker. All right, this is a stinker. So I'm not gonna give it 2.5 because 2.5 is right down the middle. Can't do that. I can't give it 2.5. But I'm not gonna give it anything less than 2 because there are some really good aspects. So despite the fact that it was really, 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 really bad. You being bad over there? Speaking of being bad, are you being
I
bad?
just mean hands off the mic. That was what I was going to say.
What was I saying? Guys, I can't.
Speaking of it being really bad.
Yeah, okay. So because like it was not Honey Don't bad. Honey Don't had not a single redeeming quality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This movie, despite the writing being absolutely doggy dookie pookie bucky, I don't know what that was. There was some
freestyle.
Doggy poopy buddy bucky.
Doggy poopy
Doggy-
buddy bucky.
I said doggy pookie, I think.
Pookie.
There's some good elements to it, and it was a good time. So I think I'm gonna sit solidly at a 2. I can't bring it down to a 1.5 in good conscience. It's a 2.
And
a
I
heart.
agree. Really?
Dude,
What?
it was a good time. I
Okay.
enjoyed watching it. It's a stinker, but man, is it funny. I laughed.
I'm him.
I laughed many times. It wasn't a comedy, but I sure did laugh.
Oh, you already said
Oh, I would retcon probably a lot of it.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Yes.
Do you think the movie would have been better
Yes.
if okay, this originally was a joke just based off the trailer. But I think if Marlon Wayans was just the devil.
It would have been better.
But if it was 2 white guys and it was like look at Tom Brady, for example, who like is the GOAT. It's like the joke forever has been that he like sold his soul to the devil, be the
Mhm.
best. And it's like the next guy up. But I also think like for me, I think it's like not only is the concept funnier, because it makes more sense, because it's quite frankly, statistically speaking, historically speaking, white guys are just not typically, especially at the quarterback position, the best athletes. Very specifically at the quarterback position as well. But nah, that might have just been it. Low-key.
It would have
That's
been
just a
interesting
fact.
if Marlon Wayans' character was a white dude that was just the devil and sold his soul to the devil and like was the GOAT at football, and then you have this up and coming quarterback who is like a black person go into this, and it's like this white dude is just using Satan to be good at
It
football.
would be more Jordan Peele-esque too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
And I
is-
think it would have been more of like a fun, like satirical, like kind of tongue in cheek kind of.
it keeps moving away from me.
It's because you.
It keeps.
Because you pushed it away from you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I forgot again. But
I'm
like,
so
imagine
sorry. That
if
was
they
on me.
both were French people.
shout out to the
We get
French.
more-
Shout out to
Viewers.
our French viewers. I literally like, dude,
I think this movie just fried you listening to
this
it.
movie like made me like lose love for like life.
Can I want to say something about the 2 white guys thing that you brought up. I actually agree with what Denzel says about like it's all about culture. Like he brings up the examples.
I remember my point again also.
Oh, go ahead. While you have it.
I think it would also be better because the writers and the director also clearly don't understand what they're trying to go for with it being black athletes.
Yeah. That's actually.
I think what we all think. If Jordan Peele would have made this movie, it might have been good.
And that's exactly what the point I was making. I'm not even making a point. I'm really just quoting Denzel, misquoting him probably. But yeah, he's like, it's all about culture. No, Washington. He says like Scorsese made Goodfellas. Like no one else could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's all about the culture. He knows what it's like. Do you know what I interview?
It's like I know what you're talking about.
What was the other example? He gave another example too. Sopranos. Who made Sopranos?
Oh, frick!
Thomas, can you pull that up?
Yeah, Thomas.
Who made The Sopranos?
It's above my head. Whoever did.
Yeah.
George Costanza.
I don't think that's right.
That's what Thomas said.
Thomas,
Thomas,
you're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
But
how
you see
we
what I mean,
brought.
though.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like Ethan Cohen making Honey Don't.
50-year-old white guys should not be making a Jordan Peele movie about black athletes. Also, they're not really in shape. The writers.
What does that have to do with anything?
Hey,
they ain't athletes. They ain't black and they ain't athletes. All right, they should not be writing movies about black athletes.
Maybe just get the right script and the right director.
Yeah,
or just don't make the movie.
And I heard a noise over there. Now I'm scared.
I did too, actually.
I hope it's Marlon Wayans. He's here to give us blood.
I hope it's football. I hope it's football.
Here's something dribbling.
Yeah.
Guys, we might all die. If you're in France and you're awake
Does
right
something
now-
bad happen when the clock strikes 1?
Is it 1?
It's 1 in the morning right now,
Holy
by the way.
Toledo, we need to wrap this up.
We need to wrap. Some of them do.
We sat down at what, like 11:45ish, and I was like, let's make this a breezy 30 minutes.
Oh,
And
gosh.
funnily enough, my notes were probably the shortest.
Well, yeah,
They
because no one
weren't.
interrupted you.
I'm bullshitting. I'm lying.
They
Don't
weren't.
do that.
I'm doing it.
Don't do
I did it to
that.
Harley. I'll do it to you.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, bro. You
I'm not
forgive me?
Harley, okay? I'm the shortest, fattest, stupidest guest.
And the prettiest.
Sorry, this episode was a little haphazard, but we wanted to knock this out. Go see him or don't go see.
Or don't
You probably shouldn't, but you know, who am I to discourage somebody from going out to the movies and having a good time?
Wasting money.
So, we'll see y'all again. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
I think next episode. Let me pull up what's coming out next, so we have something to look forward to.
I need
here.
to go to sleep.
You ready?
You guys should read Animal Man by Grant Morrison. It's
We've
like
got
$80 more expensive than a ticket to see him, and it's like 98% more worth your time.
we've got
good
yes,
math.
Smashing Machine is next weekend.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, dude! 3 straight Isaac episodes.
Yeah.
3 gay Isaac
I'm gonna be
episodes.
so free. What?
Good Boy is also next weekend. The dog
my
horror.
God.
movie.
I'm kind of scared to watch Good Boy.
Good boy,
Does that have anything to do with Nicole Kidman and Baby Girl?
baby girl,
We got Baby Girl. We got Good Boy.
dude.
All right. So we'll see you guys next time, probably for Good Boy and Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
So
You guys will. They're never gonna invite me on this pod again.
tune in for that. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I am football.
I am searching for a will to live.
Oh,
Good night.
that's heavy.